Hey, Charles from The Gentleman's Journey here, and in this video we're going to be doing an 8-month review of my Shockerhitch and talking about some of the accessories that they offer. Now over the past 8 months, since you guys seen me when I kind of did the initial review of this video, if you haven't watched that one, you're going to want to make sure and go check it out. We took this hitch from Colorado, where I live, all the way down to Florida in one video, pulling my travel trailer. So since leaving Florida, went back to Colorado, back out to Texas, back to Colorado, over to Oregon, and up to Washington on the western side, and now today we're on the eastern, kind of northeastern portion of Washington. I pull a 25-foot travel trailer, and guys, this thing has been everywhere. I'm talking off-road, highway, cities, everything. Some of the places that this hitch really shines is of course going to be potholes and then highway bridge transitions. As you're going down the highway and they connect the highway to a bridge, there's always a gap, and that's one place I noticed this thing to really shine. That big bump that you always hit is practically taken away. So I can't speak highly enough about this thing. Absolutely nothing has gone wrong with it. Here it is in great working order. You know, they powder coat everything, and a lot of that is holding up really well. I've been through different salt water and stuff like that. The airbag's doing really good. I've had to take it on and off a couple times, and I ended up buying a Milwaukee air compressor. That way I can do all the tires on my rig and air this up. You have the air chuck right here. And so there hasn't been any issues that I've had with the Shockerhitch. Now I have had a couple concerns, and I've addressed those thanks to the partnership I have with Shockerhitch. So first and foremost would be the hitch locking. So I did have my own locking hitch. This isn't it, but I had a different one so I could actually lock the hitch receiver to the truck. So nobody could steal the black and red portion here. But the way that they have it from the factory is that you have just a little cotter pin there, and you pull that guy out and someone could steal my actual ball. So when I park somewhere, drop the trailer, I'm running around town, I did feel pretty good that no one's gonna take the hitch, but the hitch is no good to me if they took the ball. So I got with Shockerhitch and they sent me out this lock pin. And so now I have that guy on the bottom, and then I just have the regular cotter pin situation like this on the top. And now these guys are obviously heavy duty, well built, but so are these. And so now I have all the security in the world to know that this thing is locked. I can step away from it and feel really good. All I'm gonna have is a bunch of guys gawking over it. I'll tell you, every time I'm pumping diesel, there's at least one guy who walks up and asks me about it. Every time I'm out traveling, I get stopped all the time, and I'll explain that cushion to them. And so that's been pretty fun talking to different guys. But what they did is actually, it's the exact same key for this lock too. So now for the same key, because you know, a guy will get so many keys on his keychain that it just drives you crazy. So now that's the same lock and the same key right there. They actually are different links though, because this is a different measurement here than what you're gonna have on the pin. This is a 2.5 inch receiver. A lot of guys have 2 inch, but new trucks, all the heavy duties are coming with 2.5, I think even 3. So I had to have a reducer. Now speaking of the reducer, there's been a couple times where I had to pull a trailer. This is 2 5/16. It's the riser. They have a drop. They have all kinds of different height adjustments here. Plus this is a riser. They have the low drop as well, but there's been times where I've had to tow something that has a 2 inch ball. So then that has been a couple of the occasions where I let the air out, pull this out, put my reducer in there, and then my 2 inch ball on my standard hitch. Well, then I no longer have the cushion, plus it's just a whole hassle of taking all that out. So I got with Shocker, and I want to show you some more of their accessories here, and that would be this guy. So what this is a 2 inch receiver and a 2 5/16. Now this will not be the same as the riser. See, you can see it's like an inch, probably about an inch difference there, an inch lower. And I need the riser because my trailer sits up so high. So for the 2 5/16, if I was pulling a different trailer that didn't sit up as high, or over here to the 2 inch. So this is something I really wanted, because a quick little change there, and we're rocking and rolling, gentlemen. So now I can pull whatever I want to pull, and I don't have to change my hitch. I mean, I did that in 2 seconds flat here, so you can see how easy and convenient that is. If I'm pulling something lower, I can drop it down super quick, and then, you know, we're a little bit lower. So there's a bunch of configurations. You have some of the hitch mounts over at Shocker that do have the little ball off to the side, so you can have your sway bar if that's something you want to have with your system. You can even use the weight distribution management systems on here. This is again the 2.5. They have the 2-inch ball, or the 2-inch receiver. Guys, they got all kinds of different hitch options. These are just a couple of them. The riser, the lower, the reverse. I mean, they carry every size ball. They even have a tool that came with it. I was seeing that fits on here, so I could end up taking that off and changing that out if I wanted. But I tell you, if 6 months of good hard use on the road the way we do it, you know, living full time, pulling our trailer around the country, doesn't speak to this, I don't know what does, guys. I do have a partnership with them, but I'll tell you, I only bring stuff on the channel that I really like and I really use. This is something I use every single day, and it has been phenomenal. So I'll have a link to Shocker. You guys can go to their website and all that. Can't speak highly enough about them. Let me know if there's any questions you guys have. I'll get to each and every one of them in the comment section below. Doing a bunch of fun stuff over here at the Gentleman's Journey. A lot of boots and menswear, but we get into stuff like this too. So friends, let me know what you think. But until the next video, God bless. And hey, don't forget to give your hitch and your rig some love from time to time.